When I walked out to my pasture one morning, I saw trenches, heavy machinery, and a bright orange pipeline snaking right through the middle of my ranch. No notice, no permission, no nothing. What would you do if an HOA secretly installed a pipeline across your land? And standing on top of the dirt mound like she owned the world was HOA Karen. "Oh, good, you're here," she said, waving a clipboard. "We rerouted the community water line through your land. It's already installed, so don't bother complaining." I stared at her, stunned. "You put a pipeline on my ranch without my consent?" She smirked. "It's for the neighborhood's benefit. You'll get over it." That's when I asked the question that made her smile disappear instantly. "Did you get permission from the water rights owner?" She frowned. "The city owns it." I grinned. "Not anymore."
I drove straight to the county water office and asked who authorized the pipeline. The clerk pulled up the project file, then looked confused. "Sir, the HOA doesn't have water rights authority. They filed this under community improvement. That's not even a legal category." Then his supervisor came over, checked the screen, and his eyes widened. "Wait, this ranch sits on a private aquifer zone. Whoever owns the water source controls the distribution." I leaned in. "And who owns it now?" He scrolled, froze, then slowly turned the monitor toward me. My name was on the title. Karen never checked. While she was busy digging through my ranch, I had quietly bought the upstream source from an old farmer who was retiring. The city official exhaled. "Sir, legally, you can shut off every drop of water flowing to that HOA pipeline." And that's when the real fun began.
The next morning, Karen stormed across my property, screaming before she even reached the fence. "The entire HOA has no water pressure. You broke our system." I held up the valve key. "No, you trespassed, installed an illegal pipeline, and tapped into a source you don't own." The moment I turned the valve another inch, the trench beside her hissed, then went bone dry. Karen's jaw dropped. "You can't do this. We need water." I handed her a printed notice. "Here's the legal report. The HOA built on private land, tapped an unpermitted source, and violated state utility code. I could sue for damages. Or," I paused, "you can remove the pipeline, fix my ranch, and compensate me for every inch you destroyed." She went silent, gripping her clipboard like it was the last thing she controlled. Within a week, the HOA paid the fines, tore out the pipeline, restored my land, and rewrote their entire charter. They built a pipeline through my ranch, so I bought the source and cut off theirs.